I'm here with actor, director, and writer Jeremy Hill. Thank you very much for your time here, Jeremy.
No
Uh,
worries.
First of all, congratulations on being one of the finalists at the inaugural Stage 1 Film Festival, and also your film The Righteous Hustle taking out Best Supporting Actor,
Yeah.
I believe it was.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
That's nice. And here also working on currently working on a feature film, Alfa Maschi. Is
That's
that right?
correct. Yeah.
Yeah. What can you tell us about that project?
Um, well, like Alpha Maschi, Alpha Maschi, was I've been building towards it. I feel like pretty much all my life. The last 5 years, in particular, I've really started to hone in on my skills and study various courses on filmmaking. I've made several short films and a few documentaries also. And I said to myself when I really got serious about filmmaking in
Yeah.
2010, I wouldn't make my first feature film until I was ready.
Okay.
And yeah, so I've written a lot of scripts. Coming off an A plus from UCLA with a screenwriting
Okay.
course
Very
was
nice.
yeah, that was a huge thing for me. I always back myself first and foremost as a writer, and I really believe that the script is the backbone of any film, and doesn't matter like how well you shoot a film and how well you act in a film or the actors you get. The
Yeah.
script is the
Yeah.
backbone. If you don't have strong story, you don't have anything.
Okay.
And I think a lot of Hollywood films probably shows that. So developed the script and developed, started getting into pre-production. I knew I was ready. And since I've really banded together a lot of strong people in terms of crew and actors, and got some really strong characters, and yeah, like taking a risk here, spending a lot of my own savings to make this feature film. Like it's probably gonna end up costing me 50 plus,
Okay.
maybe
Right.
60 grand. And but I believe in it, and I believe in the script. I believe in the people I have on board, and yeah, I mean it's just about capturing that magic on set, and from there we'll go from there in the edit, and see how well we go. And me, I'm probably my own worst critic, so it's like a lot of stuff I've done I've been reasonably happy with. A lot of stuff I've done I thought was shit, but I knew in my heart that I was ready to go forward and make this feature film. So when it comes down to the edit, we'll see how good it really is. But thus far, the footage has looked fantastic, and all the actors have stepped up. There's a long way to go, but I think it's going to be a success. So yeah, once we get in the edit, put it together, hopefully get it to Sundance, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Well, it definitely sounds like you're really passionate about the project and everything. Can you just give us a little detail about the storyline of it?
Well, the story, it's like um, a lot of people concentrate on theme.
Yeah.
And for me, there's a lot of motifs and little themes in this. Like one of the major themes is institution,
Okay.
and breaking the barriers of institution. I always think like we all are bound within an institution in the Western civilization,
Yeah.
capitalism, and working jobs we fucking hate just to make ends meet. And I think on a certain level, even being involved in an industry like this, you're doing something that you love. You're breaking the bounds of that, and a lot of us work for free and for the passion of it,
Yeah.
especially in the indie world. But anyway, so Gallo, our lead character, is bound within arguably one of the biggest institutions of all time, and that's the Italian mafia.
Okay. Right.
Except it's the Australian Italian mafia set here on the Gold Coast. But it's not a mafia film per se. It's a lot of crime. So you could call it a multifaceted crime drama, maybe. But it's more about the what like Robert McKee, who wrote the fantastic book Story, which every screenwriter should write. Every screenwriter should read. Every screenwriter should read as many books from as many gurus as possible. Anyway, this guy talks about controlling idea.
Okay.
Controlling idea is like almost his substitute for theme, and the controlling idea of this film is identity. So Gallo is wanting to forge his own identity and break all the institutions in which he is bound, and it's more probably character driven, obviously, than plot. but there's also a lot of other interesting characters, and that's one thing, but the love comes into it as well. So yeah, and also a lot of other characters have some pretty intense roles too. So it's like every scene's like, for me, is a mini film in this, and what makes a bigger film.
Okay. All right, brilliant. So you're just shooting it around the Gold Coast or locally?
Yeah, we're shooting it around Gold Coast because I moved here several years ago, 7 or 8 years ago, and I think it's beautiful, and the amount of production value you can get in the city is phenomenal. Like, and especially shooting in 4K, which we are.
Okay, yeah. Very nice. Cool. And so, can you tell us how are the leads doing, or can you want to talk about the lead actors that you have attached to the project or anything?
No worries. I'm more than happy. Jamie Rhys Hill has been cast as our lead. And, we've been really spoiled for choice about particular actors that have casted or auditioned for many of the roles. The guy who plays Gallo, Jeremy Rhys Hill, is absolutely fantastic. Like, a couple of the guys who also auditioned for Gallo have actually got smaller roles in the film because they're just such fantastic actors. But Jeremy Rhys Hill in particular is not only a fantastic young actor, he also just absolutely embodies and suits the role.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah. Okay. So when can we probably expect the finished product? Obviously not until you're happy with it, but is there like a deadline that you've placed on yourself or anything?
Yes, certainly. We aim to start shooting stop shooting on the 24th, 25th of August.
Okay.
We aim to start editing even before that, start editing some of the scenes that have been shot, and get it edited and off to Sundance by the deadline, which is the 25th of September in America. So maybe FedExed by 22nd of September here probably, and that's the goal. I know it's very altruistic and very ambitious to set a goal like this, but I believe the universe loves speed, and I believe we will get it done and off to Sundance, and when we get into Sundance, I think everything will take care of itself. We already look like we're sorted for Australian and Chinese distribution, but North America is very important. So, and Sundance will take care of that.
Okay, well, great. Sounds like it's going to turn out to be a terrific project. Obviously, with you attached, it's going to be a high quality one. So hopefully, we'll hear a lot more about it coming up to the release date. So that was Alfa Maschi, right?
That's correct, and yes, thus far it's been very high quality, and I definitely believe in it. I've never been this relaxed on set as a director, so that's probably a good sign, a good omen. And but I've taken it one day at a time. Every day is a battle, and we get through it. And thus far, we're definitely in the green. So we finish shooting in the block of July. We have a break, and then we finish off in August, and that's definitely a lot of bigger sets, higher stakes. So we'll see how we go, but I definitely believe in it, and thus far we're doing very well. So I think it should be a success. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it definitely sounds like you've got a lot of trust and faith in your cast and crew. So all the best with the production, then.
Thank you very much, Brian. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you.